Hey everyone, here are the books I'm hoping to read in 2026. I have here a pile of physical copies with me. Some are from the library as well, but I'm hoping to get through these by the end of the year. And as well, I have a few audiobooks and I have some digital copies of some books that I want to read as well. Next is Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. So again, I found this copy at a local bookstore. I thought this picture was really cool. So who doesn't love a murder mystery? This is one of the classics. So I don't know what happens, please no spoilers. I'm very excited to find out and try to figure it out on my own of what's causing the murders. Again, trying to get into murder mysteries, and I think this is gonna be a good place to start. All right, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I believe this book, it's gonna be a great October read. I wanna read this during the fall because I know it has to do, I think, some of the start of the dark academia type reads. So I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so looking forward to reading it. Again, it's quite long, much like the other books. So I haven't read anything else by Donna Tartt, but I guess this will be a good introduction. All right, so this next one is Conditioning for Climbers. So a little bit about me, I love climbing. I'm trying to learn some conditioning. It's been 2 years since I've started climbing, and I found that I've kind of plateaued around V6. I'm hoping to push past it since getting an injury in my ring finger on my left hand, and now one developing on my right. It'd be a good time to try to figure out what techniques that I could be better doing or some conditioning. So I'm hoping this book can help me get less injured. Looking forward to some techniques as well. Yeah, having a good routine is key for climbing. So this next one is Emotional Intelligence Habits. So one thing I wanted to work on in 2026 is developing better emotional intelligence. I see a lot of importance is put into emotional intelligence, but oftentimes we aren't given the exact tools about how we could better improve. So I heard with age, you're supposed to improve your emotional intelligence, but I want to take matters into my own hands, and I'm hoping this book could help me with that. I've heard good things about his previous book. I'm hoping that this book refines all the information from the books previously that he's made. Hoping this book helps. I'll let you guys know how it goes, and I believe there's a test that comes with this. I may be able to get hard results before and after seeing how I improved. So this one is The Greeks and Trojans. I found this in a local bookstore. I haven't seen too many copies of it, but it's a Penguin classic. So I believe it tells the story of not just what happens during the Iliad and the Odyssey, but it gives us a whole picture of what happens in the epic cycle. Yeah, so this book covers the events that happened between Iliad and Odyssey. Since I finished reading the Iliad, I'm hoping to cover this next. That being said, this next one, the Odyssey, I've actually already read this. I read this during the month of January. I enjoyed this way more than the Iliad. It tells the story of Odysseus and his journey back from all his trials and tribulations for the 10 years after the Trojan War. There's also a movie coming out about this. I'm so excited for it with Christopher Nolan. I might do a video breakdown about the events that happened within the books. Yeah, just so excited for the movies. And I wanted to read this before jumping in. So I have this one, The Artist's Way. So I heard this book can be quite divisive. Some people swear by it and its practices, and some people absolutely hate it. The idea of the book is to do morning pages, which is every morning, write down 3 pages of just spewing your thoughts. And that's supposed to help with your creative practice. Another thing that they vouch for is doing artist dates. This is where you take yourself on a date and to consume art and to become inspired. I'm already a few weeks into the program. I started this at the beginning of the year, but I think I missed a week. Still out to decide how I feel about this book. It is interesting to partake in. Still skeptical on whether I could recommend this or not. So along the same lines, we have The Creative Act. This is by Rick Rubin. I noticed just flipping through this book, and I am partway through. If you could see, not too much text within each page. So far, it's a very high-level view about the creative fields and creative thinking. Yeah, curious what else he's going to write in this book. Not much to say, not too far into this one, but again, I'll report back. All right, so here's another one that I'm partly way through. It is Nicolaides, and it's called The Natural Way to Draw. So I've been trying to go through his program. It's very difficult. It requires so much time, just as you could see. So for Schedule 1, which it calls for like 35 hours in a week, which I don't have to draw. So I'm gonna have to figure out another way of doing this. I believe it calls to do a lot of contour and gesture drawing. I'm not too familiar with that practice, so just getting into it. I think in future episodes, I will post some videos about my progress in some contour drawings and gesture, of course, as well. Okay, so drawing on the right side of the brain. This is the workbook version. I also have a library copy of the 4th edition of Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain. I enjoy it so far. I'm about halfway through the book version. There's a lot more practices in the workbook version, as you can imagine, and I believe it gives a better foundation about some of the techniques that they teach. As a first drawing book, I would recommend it because you get to see a lot of progress really fast. In the practice, they get you to perceive different things, so understanding edges as well as spaces. Okay, so I know this book's at the bottom, but I'm so excited to share this. This just came into my local library. It is from Sam Yang, and it is his drawing book. So while I have this book, I'm hoping to get the most out of it, try to draw some inspiration from it. Yeah, shout out to Sam Yang. So in this book, it actually goes through his journey of becoming an artist. Not just as his prints, but some of his older works as well. So I have this really cool book here. This is Designing Creatures and Characters. As a kid, I've loved character design. I had notebooks that I was supposed to use for school, just doing some drawings and doodlings. And this just feels like a treat to read. I think if you're an artist, this is a must-to read. Just flipping through the book, you can tell there's a lot of great thought and energy put into this one. So this book covers everything from design language, the drawing basics, character design. I love that not only do they cover like people, but also fantastical creatures as well. So once I get good enough at drawing, I'm really excited to cover this one. Hey, thanks for stopping by. If you like these videos, please like and share. I will be doing more reviews about books. If you have any other videos ideas, please let me know. And with that, have a good one. See ya.